is a Lego Super Mario, and this is an illegal one. And in this video, I'm going to buy, build, and blab about Super Mario minifigures that Lego refused to make. So stay tuned, because things are going to level up. Anyways, let's go. Now, Mario's been around for a really long time. When all the way back in 1985, he started jumping on boxes and collecting coins. Ever since then, Mario's been one of the most popular characters literally ever. He's been in hundreds of games, TV shows, movies, and even Lego sets. But for some reason, Lego has refused to make him a Mario minifig, which is a bummer because these blocky ones just aren't gonna cut it. So today I went online and purchased 15 Mario minifigures, and by the end of this video, we will unbox them all, including a giant mystery big fig. I think our Mario box just got here in the mail. Now inside this bag, there actually should be a cool box, and it says do not open. And that's because this is gonna hold our mystery minifigure that's gigantic, and we're gonna be opening at the end of this video. So make sure to stay tuned, because you don't wanna miss seeing what's in here. All right, we got all that. I'm going to do our first boy. All right, and it is a blind bag. Okay, let's open it up. And it is, it's a Mario. All right, let's build him up. Oh, he's so cute. He is super detailed. And that plus his question block, I think really just makes him one of the better minifigures I've ever seen. So Luigi definitely gets a solid 9 out of 10. I love my boy Luigi. And let's get into the next one. All right, which one are we gonna do next? All right, we're gonna do this one. This one's pretty thick. You know what else is pretty thick? That subscribe button, which you should press, by the way. We're gonna close in on 130,000 subs. Oh, I know who that is. It's Bowser. Oh, Bowser is so cool. I wonder if we're gonna be seeing any more of him in this video. All right, we're gonna just get his face in here. Oh, good grief, he's naked. All right, we can't have that. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, he gets like a little brick. Oh, that's great. Okay, he also has a tail. I think we need to take the legs off and put tail on. All right, that is sus. All right, Bowser, you already got your things on. Now we're just gonna put on your shell. Wow, this is all one piece. That's crazy. And then we're gonna put on the face. All right, that's pretty cool. And then we just gotta put on the feet. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, that's such a cool minifigure. Okay, so you see Bowser here has these giant custom feet that you just slid onto the side, as well as these cool arm bracelets and everything. This looks so cool. And you can even have him stand on top of the bricks. Maybe not, as I was saying. Oh, look at his back shell. Wait, is this a separate piece, this hair? I think it is. Interesting. Okay, Bowser, you look cool, you look dapper. Most importantly, you can finally give the Goomba somebody to be friends with. Hey, I want to tell you a secret. What's that? I think that Mario is Italian. What? What? Yeah, look at him over there, being all menacing and Italian. We can't trust him. I'm gonna give this Bowser a solid 8.5 out of 10. All right, while those guys are over there doing that, we're going to pick our next bag. All right, and it is this sucker. Okay, now this guy looks pretty epic. I actually don't know who's in it, so we're gonna find out. Oh, it's Princess Peach. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, wow, that is a really detailed dress piece. Look at that. And we also got this dress piece. Wow. And then we got her molded head. Oh, that's sharp. Ow, ow. Okay, cool. And then she comes with this really nicely, like, painted umbrella. I've never seen, like, a multicolored umbrella in Lego before. Tell me if you have. And then she also, a microphone. That's odd. What could she possibly have to say in the microphone? Peaches, 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 peaches. All right, so the weird part about this is that the Mario is currently taller than her, I think, or like they're about the same height, which is not normal. So I'm sure that'll get fixed. I'm sure there will be more Marios in this video. But Princess Peach, I'm gonna give a solid 7 out of 10 to. I really like the way they did her. All right, she's gonna go next to our boy, Luigi. All right, which one are we gonna do next? We have like 12 to go. All right, we're gonna do this one. Okay, let's open it up. Whoa! It's Toad as a Lego minifigure. I just love these because Lego has never made like any of these characters. We're gonna put on his legs, torso, his happy head, and his little mushroom head. Oh, wait a minute. He also comes with a coin. That's a snap. And then we also got the question block. All right, look at him. He's got the dual molded legs, I think, or is that printed? No, that's printed, I think. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's printed. But it molds into the torso, and that's so cute looking, and he's just a happy boy. Right, Toad? Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, Toad, we're gonna put you over here with the boys. You're gonna chill with Luigi, and so is your question block. Maybe we should start making a stack of them. How many question blocks do you guys think we'll get by the end of this video? Comment, because I actually don't know. All right, who's gonna be next? All right, I think it's going to be this one. All right, now things should be getting interesting. I am really curious to see who we get. Oh, it's Yoshi. Oh, I love Yoshi. All right, Yoshi's got these little green legs. They're like the shorter legs, but they're not like the fully short legs like Toad's. Here's for comparison, this is what I'm talking about. Yoshi has a awesome torso. It's just a plain green. It's not that awesome, actually. I think I'm hyping it up a little bit. And then the thing I like is instead of just printing a belly, they actually have this over molded one. So that way he adds, you know, some character. And then that is cursed. Okay, that is horrifying to look at. But the back, there is a little stud area for him to put a shell. And then the last big development, boop, got your nose. Oh, whoa, oh, see that? Look at that. Ah, look at him, his big nose. Yahoo! And then he also has a question block. The only thing I feel like we're missing is like the Mario with a nose. Everyone else has a nose except for Mario. All right, and we're gonna put him over here, and I'm going to put his question block onto the stack. Hey, Goomba. Why? I still don't trust that Mario guy over there. But why? You know, because he's a plumber, and plumbers are untrustworthy. Why? All right, so Waluigi looks kind of like the other Mario. He has the purple torso. Oh, look, he has the flat face too. And then he has his hat, but the L is upside down. You see, because he's the anti-Luigi. So he's upside down L. And then he has another Goomba. The Goomba army grows stronger. Younger Waluigi, I'm gonna give like a 9 out of 10 because he's just funny with his teeth. And we're gonna put him with the boys. Now, I'm curious, do you think we're gonna get more Goombas or question mark blocks by the end of this video? Comment down below. I wanna know what you guys think. I like talking to my fans in the comments. Anyway, we're gonna open another mystery bag. Let's do it. Oh, is that literally another Waluigi? Wait a minute. All right, 2 in a row? What are the odds of that? All right, so we got
Waluigi time.
Oh my gosh, look how pointy his head is. That is not normal. Imagine stepping on this. It's like triangle shape.
Waluigi.
All right, upside down L, Waluigi. We got 2 Waluigis before a Wario. Oh my gosh, he can't get his freaking hat on. Get on there. There we go. And we're going to put the brick on. All right, so we got a second brick and a second Waluigi. So we have like short Waluigi and tall Waluigi. This is the tall one because as you can see, tall legs. So I'm gonna say this is Waluigi's son, Waluigi Jr. All right, we're gonna put a Goomba over on this other brick. We're gonna put our boy Bowser over here, and we're putting our boy Senior Waluigi up here, and then Junior Waluigi can, you know, sit by his dad, I guess. Yeah, and they can all chill while we wait to get a Wario. Fun fact, did you know the CEO of Nintendo's name is literally Bowser? I'm not making this up. All right, let's open the next minifigure. Okay, let's see who it is. Oh, it's Wario. All right, we got our boy Wario. Oh, look at him. He's so yellow. He's got on his purple outfit and his funny looking face with his upside down M. Instead of Mario, it's Wario. Oh, he looks so evil. Look how pointy his ears are. Ow. Did you know that the richest man on earth actually dressed up as Wario and was like walking around as him on national TV as Wario? That's crazy. Wario, I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10. This minifigure is perfect. All right, we're completing the Goon Squad. It is Wario, yes. Oh yeah, look at all the Goombas. Now we just need Junior Wario. All right, we have like, what is this? Six left. All right, we're gonna open this next one and it's gonna be a banger. Oh man. All right, it's Luigi. All right, so we got another Luigi, but the weird thing about this one is it's kind of like the same size. And there's another Goomba, which I think puts our Goomba to question mark ratio even. Here, wait, let's finish him. All right, so Luigi, does he have black hair? What the heck? Does Luigi have black hair? No, his hair's brown, right? Yeah, it's brown. So here we have Luigi and his son, younger Luigi. This one is a little more wrinkled around the edges, I guess. But younger Luigi, I'm gonna give a solid 5 out of 10. Just not as cool. All right, younger Luigi, you're going to go with younger Mario, and we're gonna move Mario over here too. So the boys are together again with their flat noses. I guess they don't develop noses until they become adults. But his Goomba, on the other hand, is going over here. Bowser, you need to chill. You can't keep falling like this. Oh, that's so awesome. All right, the next build is gonna be really cool. Oh man, is that who I think it is? It's Mario! All right, we're gonna stack this up. Yeah, let's go. And then we got another question block. We're back on top with the question block. We're back to 3 Goombas and 4 question blocks. And we also got a little coin. So you know Mario can do his iconic coin collecting. All right, my squad over here is feeling a little more complete now that we have a full-on Mario. Yeah, look at the boys and girl. And more importantly, we're competitive with the Goombas again. Let's go. All right, we have 4 packs left, and we're gonna speed through them. And don't forget, we still have this do not open box, which has something big and Mario related into it. But we're gonna get into that in a bit. We're gonna speed through these, though. We're gonna open 2 at a time, actually. All right, ready? Whoa. All right, so firstly, we got Red Mario. It's like a red version of Mario. Is this like a special skin or something? I don't know. It looks cool, though. All right, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. Put him with the boys. And then we have little Wario. This isn't Wario. The heck? It's another red suited version of Mario. The smiley face. He also has a double-sided face, which is interesting. Okay, and then we have, there we go. Interesting. So we got some Mario, like, variants. These are like the Avengers variants in the multiverses. Oh, and most importantly, forget all those guys, we have a Goomba. Uh-oh, you know what that means. 4 Goombas and 4 question blocks. They're tied. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these guys, so I'm just gonna put them kind of with the little brother squad. Yeah, you guys can chill over there with Blocky. Blocky, you okay? Yeah, I'm great. Good. All right. And that puts us at 1 more mystery bag. And then we get to open the big one that we currently don't know. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. It's gonna be something crazy. Let's open this up. All right, ready? The last blind bag before the blind box. Is that a Goomba? Another Goomba! 5 big Gooms. Goom. Okay, enough. Let's check this out. It's Mario. He kind of is dressed like Mickey Mouse, and he has the same face, and he has the white hat. Didn't we just get this version, but like with a nose? Maybe it's like Red Mario and his father. This is his father. That's short, I guess. I don't know. But this one comes with like a fireball. What? Okay. So that goes over there, and you know who goes over here? The Goomba. Let's go. You guys know what that means. It's time for the do not open box. I am so hyped to find out what's in this. Oh, you guys are not gonna be ready. All right, so how do we open this? Okay, here I think is the flap. What is that? Oh, I'm looking at it's like a face. Okay, we're gonna open it up. Ready? I am not. Okay. Oh, man. You guys know what that is. For reference, this is the normal Bowser. Or, I guess, baby Bowser now. All right. Let's take out all the parts and open him up. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be nuts. Oh my gosh, that head is huge. Okay, I think that is it. Wow. Okay, let's build this sucker. All right, so we have a hole. That's a bad place to put a hole. It's okay, just the tail going there. What else could come out of that hole? Comment number 2 in the comments below. All right, so this is a separate piece. These are all like separate chain pieces, actually. And then we have the head, which looks nuts. Oh my gosh, this guy's huge. And then the shell. Oh man. Oh man. Look at that. It's Bowser! Oh my god. Look at him. I am Doug Bowser. For reference, here he is in the middle of all of our characters. He's huge. That is so detailed. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a big figure so detailed before. He's got teeth. He's got the hands. He's got everything. Now, before we finish the video, I want to see if we have more Goombas or more question blocks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 question blocks. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Goombas! The Goombas win! This is an official Lego Mario, and it's terrible. And it is a Mario minifigure. Today, I'm going to be solving the thing Lego never could, and that is Lego Mario minifigures. So we're going to be unboxing, yapping, snapping, and grading each of these minifigures on how accurate they are and how nice they look. And stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're gonna have to save Princess Peach. Anyways, Lego. Now, Lego's low-key dumb because they still have yet to make a Mario minifigure. Instead, they have these weird, giant, blocky versions of Mario that look like they belong in Minecraft, and honestly, I don't like them at all. They're terrible. Like, bro, who thought this was a good idea? So I took the liberty of buying this box of custom Mario minifigures, and we're going to crack into them. All right, let's dig into this sucker. There's Mario. Let's crack him open. Okay, what's going on with his head? You know what, I don't mind, because it actually looks great with the hat. All right, let's just tag in his arms. It's a hand time. All right, he's looking better. All right, now we're just gonna add his little question box. Oh, and there's a little coin. All right, this minifigure is actually excellent. It has a customly molded head with ears, eyes, and his mustache, and then full wraparound printing for his blue overalls. And he comes with shoes. Good job, Mario. Now we have to start opening the other ones. It's Luigi time. Oh, we're finally doing Lego Luigi. And he's taller. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. All right, this time I'm gonna put the hands in the arm beforehand. All right, now we have our completed Luigi minifigure. Now we just gotta put together the rest of him. Looks like he comes with this little 2x2 block and some brick. And then we can put him with his boy Mario. That's a really good set of guys so far. Like, we could just end the video right there. Nah, I'm just kidding. We have a bunch more characters to get into. All right, let's get into our next one. And I think that's Toad. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. Oh, he's so cute. All right, Hat Boy. Arms are in. Hands went in much more simple this time. Oh, and he also has a mystery block. That's cool. Okay, so the other two are both 9 out of 10s. This one I think is going to be an 8 out of 10, and here's why. If you look at the torso, the coloring's a little different from the legs, so it doesn't blend perfectly into his round belly shape, but Toad is still so freaking cute.
Perfectly fine. Come on, Mario.
And if I add him in with the squad, he just looks freaking fire. He's like me and the boys at the club. All right, now we have 7 minifigures still to get to, but these guys are looking epic. But in the meantime, let's do normal size Bowser. For about as normal sized as a Bowser minifigure can get. All right, this one's gonna be intense, and I'm guessing it's gonna be kind of goofy. Oh shoot, he comes with arm bracelets too. We gotta take off his hands. Who would have thought Bowser would have been the most intense one? Here I was thinking this was gonna be easy. Now we got the chest, and he's looking a little more like a turtle. And we gotta add this sucker. And then we got the rest of his head and kind of like a Muppet. Add the hair, of course. All right, now we just have to add the shell, which by the way, might add super detailed. All right, we're gonna add that on. Oh my gosh, it hurts so much to put on. That's so sharp. Okay, actually, I lied. This is epic. He also comes with this little flame thing, but it doesn't work very well with the arm bracelets. I've been a Lego fan for legit like 10 years, and I've never seen anything remotely like this. This may be the singular most detailed minifigure I've ever interacted with, other than like the armor from the Mandalorian a long time ago. I mean, look at what they did to the feet. I've just never seen that clip on the feet like that. Not to mention the spiny back, the scary hair that I can't push on because it hurts too much because it's too sharp. And how does he look with the boys? Yeah, I'd say he does though. All right, that's an excellent minifigure, but you guys aren't gonna love the Bowser that's coming up later in this video. Meantime, we have to do Yoshi. Oh, I've actually probably been most excited about Yoshi out of any of them. All right, that's going straight into my nightmares. All right, we're gonna flip the legs, hands again, arms again, together again. Oh gee, it's good to be together again. They couldn't have just put his little nose on? I thought this was a bowling ball. They're like the two little holes. Sweet, good job, Yoshi. Oh shoot, he needs his like body. He's like naked right now. But wait, quick, censor that. We can't have people seeing that. Oh my gosh, he's so cute as a Lego. Oh, and he needs his little back shell. Oh, that's so cute. He's adorable. What's up, brothers? It's me, Mexican Yoshi.
Yoshi.
This minifigure is actually excellent. I really kind of wish they stuck a little closer to what minifigures should be. They could have printed on him, but I think I'm still gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Like, this is a really solid minifigure. And he looks excellent with the boys. We're a whole 5 minifigures down. We still have 5 to go. By the way, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, this channel is getting deleted if we don't hit 100,000 subscribers. So we gotta do that. All right, next minifigure. Okay, it's Princess Peach. We've been waiting for Princess Peach, and I'm really excited to finally have a Lego-fied version of her. Let's build. The head feels a little small, honestly, relative to all the other Mario characters. Honestly, if this lot doesn't have Donkey Kong, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. Watch, with my luck, it's not going to have Donkey Kong. All right, we got Princess Peach. Oh my gosh, that hurts so much to put in. Oh, my finger. Look at my finger, there's like holes on it. Oh, and she comes with an umbrella so she could, you know, like fly away like Mary Poppins.
It's very clear to see.
And when she's with Mario in the game, she also fits in pretty well. Wait, where'd she go? Where'd Bowser go? All right, well, we'll figure that out later. Because we got more guys to open. Honestly, I'm really excited. No! Is that Waluigi? Waluigi's like one of my favorite Mario memes. My friend Daly had a 100,000 subscriber challenge a long time ago, where if he hit 100K, he had to get a Waluigi body pillow. Shout out to boy and boy Daily Brick. Now, I don't know if you guys have picked up on this, but recently I've been kind of into Sonic, and he's low-key reminding me of Dr. Robotnik from the Sonic movies.
Waluigi time.
Even though he's a bad guy, technically, I'm pretty sure he's going to go behind Mario. He fits in with the boys. He looks like maybe Luigi's stepfather. I don't know. Luigi, how do you feel about that? Oh, and he comes with another block, so we're stacking these suckers. Waluigi gets a 10 out of 10. I love him. All right, we're going into our next figure. Is that Wario? I will never get over when Elon Musk dressed up as Wario on national television. All right, it's Wario time. I still can't believe Lego hasn't done Wario. They haven't done Waluigi either. They haven't even done the stupid robot version of them, which is dumb and stupid. All right, we're giving him his hands and we're gonna put together his block, which by the way is going to just get added to the stack. All right, so picture this guy, but Elon Musk on SNL.
Wario!
Right here, this is basically the duality of man. Inside you, there are 2 wolves, the good one and the bad one. Hey, Princess Peach, when did you get back here? Down, down, down. Oh, Mario, help me, help me. Oh, she's taking me. Oh, Luigi, we have to save her. Shh, not now. We need to finish unboxing because we still have a minifigure left. And it's another Mario. How many Mario variants are there? Hopefully only one. They included this instead of like Donkey Kong? Bruh. Wait, there's still another figure in here. All right, we'll take a look at that in a second. Let's finish this white and red Mario. All right, it's arm time. Oh, and he comes with a brick. Yeah, okay, this one gets like 4 big booms. Honestly, 4 out of 10. It's cool. It's even highly detailed. I like the detailing. He even has a really nice cobbler. His shoes look very nice, but he's just kind of irrelevant right now. Like, I don't need an extra Mario. I already have a Mario, so get out of here. Wait, there's still something left in here, and it looks kind of big. What is that? Wait a minute, is that Bowser? What? This is massive. You know what else is massive? No, we're not going there today. Why do they even include this? What am I gonna put him on? All right, so we're gonna build this sucker. Oh my gosh, this is so pointy, it actually hurts. Oh, you imagine stepping on this? If this video hits 10,000 likes, I'll step on this. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm gonna need to go to the hospital. All right, so the first thing we have to do is this torso. Oh shoot, oh my goodness. Torso is done. Then we could add the tail. I think we'd also add the clips in for the arm. This one actually might even be less painful than the small one because it takes up less like overall surface area. Oh, and he comes with these little wrist cuffs. Okay, that's cool. And they're like pretty loosely hanging. All right, now we just gotta attach the other hand. I think we could do that through this. Okay, that's sweet. All right, now we just gotta add this little neck thing. I don't honestly know what purpose this serves, but there are little grooves for it, so you could just, you know, slide it right in and it fits. And then it's the same thing with the smaller one, and it's really detailed actually. Oh my goodness. He feels so naked without the shell. We're gonna add his hair. It's like they literally took the other one and just made it bigger. All right, now it's shell time. Oh my gosh, this is so big. I've never seen like a Lego part this size. Oh my gosh, he's huge. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and it looks like our boy, Little Bowser, brought in Princess Peach. No, Little Bowser, you can't do that. Let go of me. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Mario has to save her. And you know what's worse? He has help. Wah. All right, Mario, I think it's almost time we could go save Princess Peach. I'll sacrifice myself to save her. Okay. Wait, really? That's it? Yeah, no, you can go. Bye-bye. Oh, I thought you would have been more thankful. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's over for you two. Wah, wah. Bowser, you don't have to be the bad guy. You could be good guy. You're right. I could. But I need to eat you in order to be good. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, I'm a good guy now. Help me, Mario. Mario! Oh, come here, Princess Peach. We're going to go. You're a very bad son. This is Sonic, and in this video I'm going to be building and blabbing about every LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog set ever made, from the cheapest crab meat to the most expensive Sonic courses. So stay tuned, because things are going to go fast. Anyways, LEGO. Now LEGO Sonic has been around for a couple years now, which means that they've already made a lot of new sets. And they just came out with some brand new ones, and I have to cop them, so we're heading to the LEGO store. And we're here. And they have this new Knuckles vs. Eggman mech, this cool Team Sonic command truck, which is freaking epic and even comes with a metal Sonic. So anyways, I left and got back home and looked at these two sets, then realized I was missing something. If you go on Lego.com, there's a special VIP rewards section of this LEGO crab meat set, and it's really hard to get. Oh wait, there it is. Let's build this sucker. Yo, this guy's pretty crabby. He's got a green hill block that he's perched on, as well as these little crabby arms and these cartoony eyes. Definitely a 10 out of 10 for a free Lego. Now, there are a whole bunch of other Sonic sets that we're going to be building by the end of this video, but I want to open this next one that I just bought at the Lego store that was just released. And it's the Knuckles vs. Dr. Robotnik mech. It has about 350 pieces, but we gotta build again. Alright, so the first thing we get is a Knuckles minifigure, which isn't new, but he does come with this, like, knuckle glider, which is pretty cool. And you could fire at him using these giant rock launchers. But the real cool part is the mech. Oh, and did I mention it has Dr. Eggman? Yeah, he's pretty easy to build and pretty fun, because you just slide him in here, and it functions like most LEGO mechs, with legs and arms, and each arm has a cool feature. One has this cool drill feature that you could spin, and the other one has a cool feature that you could shoot. And I just think this guy looks sick and could totally grab our boy Knuckles. But of course, the next cool set to release was the Team Sonic command truck. It has 747 pieces, and it's like $70. And, you know, I still have to crack into this thing. Okay, it has about 7 bags, and 3 minifigs, none of which are new. Although I still love the metal Sonic. In terms of features, this is one of the most jam-packed Sonic sets literally ever. You have the full front cockpit, which can detach, and you have an area for Sonic to sit. Then you also have the license plates, and you even have on the side door this giant gun with a bunch of jelly loaded into it that you could shoot off. Then you could open up this whole door and unveil a whole living quarters. You have an Xbox gaming setup, an area to play ping pong, and ping pong rackets. Then if you go downstairs, there's a whole functional kitchen with lemons, and there's a bed for Sonic and Tails. But my favorite feature by far has to be this. Yep, there's Tails. This reminds me of a lot of older LEGO van sets, and I think it's perfect in a lot of ways. But now I want to shrink down and start at the next set, the Kiki's Coconut Attack. Comes with this little Flicky figure, which is cute. He looks absolutely nothing like the in-game character. You could load the Flicky in his back, and he has coconuts you could throw at Sonic. but bro is just not it. The next set's a $6 Sonic keychain. Personally, I kind of like it attached to my suitcase to travel around with, but is it worth $6? Probably not. A little bigger at $10 is the Sonic Brickheads, which has 139 pieces and, shocker, looks like Sonic. They also did one of these for Tails at $10, and this one also looks pretty solid. For $10 more, you get 2 Brickheads in the Shadow and Knuckles Brickhead set, and I like these both a bit better. They feel more, I don't know how to put it, alive. And if you notice, pretty much all these guys have different eye colors. For this next set, I actually had to make a trip all the way out to the LEGO store. And that's because they just released a brand new Sonic Campfire Clash. And this is the cheapest way to get a Sonic minifigure. So let's crack it open and build it. A couple things I noticed are that it came with a yellow Chaos Emerald and this flying GUN. Notice that spells gun. It also has the Beetle Robot drone and a Toki. I think that's how you pronounce that. Toki? I don't know. And after Sonic gets finished burning a marshmallow, he got into his spear launcher that came in the set and went to take out the ops.
Hey!
Now that was a great starter kit for Sonic fans, but this is a great one for Shadow fans. It's the $20 Shadow's Escape. Shadow's certainly one of the cooler Sonic minifigures, and this set is pretty cool on its own. It has this little build representing Dr. Eggman's head, and this lab that Shadow has to break out of. He also has this epic motorbike, which he can make repairs on and drive around, and he can even take out this awesome build of a Rhino Badneck. And I don't know about you, but I would not mess with a Rhino. But I would mess with that subscribe button, because most of you aren't subscribed. The next set actually came out almost 10 years ago, and it's the LEGO Dimension Sonic Play Pack, and this thing cost $30 back then. It came with the first ever Sonic minifigure, basically making him a senior citizen LEGO. There's also a build of the car from the racing game, and a build of Tails' plane, which ended up getting its own LEGO set 8 years later, which is pretty neat. You could also load these builds into the game and make for a pretty interactive experience, and put Sonic in a bunch of environments he probably never would be in otherwise. This next set is 9 years newer and the same price. It's the Cyclone vs. Metal Sonic, and it has not one, but 2 brand new minifigures. But I gotta assemble it. And as I was building it, I noticed a couple things. Like the fact that this build is actually multi-purpose. It's this really cool mech with a bunch of built-in features, but you could turn it into a flyer. The minifigures like Metal Sonic are great. He even has this cool feature where you can decapitate him, because there's a hole behind his head that you can attach the body to and make it look like he's in a flying position. It also kind of makes him look like a recovering smoker. There's also an exclusive Tails in this, which is awesome, especially when you can put him in the mech, turn it into a flyer, and send it off into the sky, and they can both fight. This next set is $35, and it's Knuckles' Guardian Mech. It of course came with the first ever LEGO Knuckles, who looks pretty happy to be there, as well as of course Rose. It's a really nice looking minifigure, with hearts on her toes and hearts on her chest. They obviously have to fight each other for the Master Emerald, which comes in this set. And what's funnier about this whole set, no Knuckles Met actually exists in Sonic. I spent like an hour looking. It's not real. Roke also comes with this flyer to, fly in and steal things, and you can even carry these characters into another set. That's gonna be around $40. And this is the Knuckles and the Master Emerald Shrine. Now the weird thing about this one is that you need the Knuckles mech in order to complete this one because it doesn't come with the Master Emerald. But then if you have both, you have 2 Knuckles. So you can make one into Uganda Knuckles and call it a day.
Do you know the way?
Anyway, this shrine is awesome. It has an Amy Rose minifigure, which is one of Sonic's best friends, and looks absolutely great. She can use this launcher to launch grapes at the Egg Robos. But not only that, Knuckles gets a punching bag and a new face. There's also a whole bed on the inside just for Knuckles to sleep with some Chaos Cola, and it honestly looks very comfortable. And then you could go up on top of the mountain and place the Master Emerald. The issue with this whole set though is the Emerald Shrine is supposed to be huge. So I took the liberty of taking this model and then making it into a giant mountain. Oh, that's awesome. The next set's also $35, and it's the Sonic Speed Sphere Challenge. I think it is a worse version of the Sonic Campfire Clash. It has some neat features, like a little chill beach area where Sonic can chomp down on some glizzies, or even this DJ stand where he could bop out some beats. There's also a moto bug and some ramps, and of course it comes with another Sonic launcher you could use to knock over some rings. But there's only one minifigure in here. For $35, that's kinda dumb. There's a much better set that's $5 more, and it's Tails Workshop and Tornado Plane. It is 376 pieces and has this fun styled plane. The back of the plane has this logo, which is is supposed to represent tails, and each side of it is a different tail. That's so smart. And not only that, Sonic's actually able to stand on top of the plane because there's some studs for him, so that way he could actually act like he does in the game. So Tails and Sonic got up in their plane, and now they gotta take on the Buzz Bomber. The plane crashed and Sonic's hurt, so Tails went and loaded Sonic into a bed, then began to work on fixing his plane. Oh, and also one of the Buzz Bombers had a flicky in it, and he wanted to bring it back to health, because they don't deserve to be powering all these things. Tails is such a great guy. I'd also be his best friend. While Sonic heals up, we're going to take a look at this next one, which is probably the single best looking LEGO Sonic set ever made, and it's Super Shadow versus the Bio Lizard. It's only $45, comes with 2 new minifigures, and this freaking awesome orange lizard. And we've technically gotten Super Sonic in a more expensive set, but this is the cheapest one to get him in. And the way these characters turn super is by having all of the Chaos Emeralds surround them, to power them up and make them look this epic. And it's the same deal for Shadow. And in this one, they printed on a bunch of highlights to him, and he looks absolutely great. But this lizard is freaking awesome. As a Florida man who likes lizards, this thing has to be one of the coolest lizards I've ever seen. And since in Florida there are a lot of orange and lime green lizards, I want to do a live lizard reaction. There's also an energy pod attached to him with shooters, and on the underside of it there's another Chaos Emerald attached. This is like so cool! Wouldn't you want this guy just living in your house? Maybe not. The next set's $50 and it's Amy's Animal Rescue Island. It comes with another Amy Rose minifigure as well as Tails. And since Amy Rose is such a nice person, she likes to take all the flickies that Dr. Robotnik hurts and give them a home. They have little rides like a merry-go-round and even a slide that Florida Man uses occasionally. And there's even a drink station for her to make nice cocktails. Wait, is that another Badnik? Oh no, it's Crab Meat. It's okay, because he's on this bridge, and when you pull this pin, it knocks him down. You could also press down on this pink tile and reveal another Master Emerald. Or if you want to go under the drink shack, there's an area for all the flickies to sleep. Now since this is on an island, you obviously have to get there by boat. And you'll never guess whose boat it is. That's right, it's Tails. There's a little dance floor on top of it for Sonic and Tails to bop out. And then the captain's area on the bottom also has this game board based on a real-life Sonic game. And there's a launcher for Tails to go after the ops. There's also a little side island for Sonic to munch down on a glizzy, collect some rings, and chill. Or, you know, Florida Man could chill here. But my favorite thing to do here is let Sonic go parasailing. So I armored him up, and he's off to the races. Oh wait, is that Jaws? He's trying to eat Sonic as he's parasailing. Now this next set is the cheapest one you can get, Dr. Eggman. And it's the Sonic vs. Eggman Death Egg Robot. The Eggman minifigure is great. He comes with these little Technic arms you could clip in and some really tall legs. He also has the small workstation, and probably the second most epic build in LEGO Sonic, the Death Egg Robot. It has these spinning spears, posable legs, and stud shooters. And you can move the arms any way you want. And you can of course load Eggman into it, and the build basically matches his face, which is so cool. And you can even take off his backpack and see where the flickies are located that are powering the mech. This next set is $70, and it's Shadow's head. Why they decided to do this out of literally any other Sonic character, I don't know. It's also only for adults, which is kind of lame. You know what? Get this out of here. Next set is $80, and it's Super Sonic versus the Egg Drillster. There's a new Shadow minifigure in it, and of course, Yellow Sonic. Some of the cool things about this build are the side builds. Like the Egg Pawn, which we hadn't seen before. He looks like a little happy guy. There's also this gun wing, and of course this giant wall that you could just run right through. There's also Shadow's desk where he works at, and where another Chaos Emerald is located. There's a bunch of other things on his shelf and on his desk, but of course the main build of this is the Drillster. It looks like that drill from The Incredibles, honestly. And what's cool about it is you can actually detach this flyer from the Drillster. So if, you know, it gets destroyed, Dr. Eggman can just take off. And apparently he fires eggs at him. Who told him that was a good idea? But he can basically do the same thing in Sonic's Green Hill Zone Loop Challenge. This was the second ever Sonic minifigure and really launched the theme, and it comes with a Motobug, Crab Meat, and of course, Dr. Eggman. His little egg pod is actually kind of cute, and the builds are great. You can run Sonic across to collect a bunch of the rings. There's also this checkpoint, which is great, and of course the loop. Then if he gets further ahead, he can get to the bounce pad and jump up to get some more rings. Then he has to take on Eggman. And this last set is the only $100 LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog set. It's Sonic's Green Hill Zone Loop Challenge. It comes with Winking Sonic, Dr. Eggman, Amy, Chopper, and Newton. And it has a whole bunch of different sections, like one of the only full loop-de-loop rings that isn't in the 18 plus set, and that launches directly into this gold ring. There's also the Brown Bridge and Newton's Tree, which will lead you to Dr. Eggman's mech, and you can actually take off from it and fly. And I want to make it so that way Sonic can actually go through the whole course. So I'm gonna try it.
What's he doing here? Well, never mind. This time I'll get him good. Hey, Eggman!
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey, hey, hey!
Farewell.
I'm here to save my hero, Sonic.
Hey there, Bolt Brain!
No.
This is a real Lego Sonic, and this is an illegal one. And today I'm going to buy, build, and blab about these Sonic minifigures Lego refused to make. So with that said, Lego. Now Lego has been making Sonic sets officially for at least 2 years, yet somehow they've only managed to make 7 Sonic the Hedgehog characters in Lego. So my mission today is to scour the dark web and find somewhere that I could buy a bunch of the characters they haven't made yet, including one of my favorite obscure characters, Espio. This looks good, bonanza.com. All right, bye. All right, they're gonna be here soon. Oh, a box. All right, let's unbox. All right, we're gonna start with this character, and I think this is Metal Sonic. Let's build. So this is supposed to be like an evil version of Sonic. He comes with some really interesting leg printing as well as some arm printing, which isn't really common on the official Lego figures. His ears are also green, which I honestly don't remember that much. But this guy's actually kind of great. Now it looks like Lego plans on making an official Metal Sonic very soon, but I guess this one will have to do until then. I give Metal Sonic a 4 only because he's like weirdly printed around. The next one I'm gonna pull is this one who's named Ray. Ray? Anyway, let's build. Okay, all right. Now Ray's character is basically a flying squirrel. He comes with these cool goggles, arm bracelets, and even a cape, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to represent wing. And also he has a flight scarf, which makes him kind of like an awesome pilot. You could have him fly across the skies, and he's just really, really cool. W minifigure. I'm giving this squirrel guy a 5 because he's honestly poorly printed, but he looks cool. Almost as cool as our next character, who looks like Tails. And the reason I say almost is because it looks like they printed on a single tail onto him. What? They gave him some really drippy shoes, a Chaos Emerald, and a wrench, but they only gave Tails a single tail. What am I supposed to do? Call him Tail? This is not Tail, this is Tails, but he has one tail, so which makes him Tail. So am I making sense? Here, I'll show you. Here is official Lego Tails, who looks significantly better, might I add. When you flip them around, this one has 2 tails, and this one has 1 tail, therefore making him Tail. This is a significantly better minifigure. And his face doesn't even look that good. It looks kind of unhinged. I'm giving Tails a 2 because that's how many tails he should have. Anyway, we're gonna put him with Ray and Metal Sonic over here. While we're at it, we're gonna do another known character. We're gonna do Amy. Now Lego obviously has made a handful of these characters because, you know, they have to. But this one's a little different than the official one, which is why I'm excited to look at it. So here she is without her little skirt piece, and I will say it looks a little weird when you don't have that attached. So I will do that. And boom, like that, she looks a little bit more normal. Now next to the official one, obviously there's a big difference in that this one looks a little more scary, and it also has this little bird feather thing in the front of her head. She comes with this yellow Chaos Emerald, and it's just a pretty cool looking character, not gonna lie. I'm giving Miss Pink here a 7 because I like the head mold. All right, next person is Cream. All right, this one's honestly gonna be interesting. What? I have never seen anything like this. You put the ears into the head. What? That's crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and she comes with a pink Chaos Emerald. That's interesting. So Cream is supposed to be like a 6-year-old bunny rabbit character, which is why she has the little bear. She obviously also comes with this Chaos Emerald and is a pretty cute looking character. Supposedly she's also invincible, which, how does that work? Why do you get invincibility as a character? But what I like about the character is the full wraparound printing. I'd give this character an 8 star. All right, I'm excited to do this next one because it looks like it's Dr. Eggman. Now this looks like it's gonna be the only non-animal character, which is part of why I'm so excited for it. And This has to be the most goofy, bald-headed dude I've ever seen. I mean, look at that absolute watermelon of a head he has. Like, and why do the goggles just stop? They like go around the head. They're like sunglasses. And I know I've made the comparison a million times, but like he could literally be brothers with the Swedish Chef. I don't know about exactly like, but you know, they got the mustache. That's about it, but they look similar. He comes with a green Chaos Emerald, adding to the collection, and I'm gonna give him an 8 because he just looks kind of awesome, even though he doesn't look at all like what Dr. Eggman should look like, and he probably should be tall. And while we're doing known characters, he's been like staring at me this whole time. I want to build Knuckles. Rip. Oh my gosh. No way. This is so funny. So they already got one thing better than Lego. Lego didn't even give him real Knuckles. They gave him like this little add-on that he used to grab with his hand. This one just gets the straight up actual Knuckles, which is awesome. And I think they put him on backwards. This guy's just so funny. I love the wraparound toe printing and everything. There's even a tail that falls completely apart if you move him at all, which I guess is the case with most of these. But I love the head mold. He looks like he got bopped on the head as a child. Like, say what you will about the Lego one, at least it feels like a well-rounded character. This one looks like deformed. What's going on? Bro's got some knuckled out shoes too. I'm gonna put him with all the other guys and it's on to the next one. All right, next character time, and who is this? This is a character named Tikal. And honestly, I have zero clue who they are. Okay, so this Tikal character is kind of interesting. She has a blue Chaos Emerald and has this kind of like Jamaican looking haircut. Is this even, can you even call this hair? I don't know. But she does have those kind of colors and I like the wraparound toe printing. She's probably the nicest looking one of all of these figures, which is kind of surprising, especially for a character that I've never heard of before. Please don't flame me in the comments for not knowing who this is. Can somebody actually tell me what she does? I don't know. Anyway, next one. People are gonna be so upset at me for not knowing who that is. I think this next one is Chaos. I'm sure Chaos and Blocky McBlockface would be friends because, you know, he's chaotic. Now, Chaos is this immortal god figure in the Sonic universe, and apparently he can just summon legitimately everything. And if you're wondering why he's all blue and like ethereal like this, it's because he's literally a mutant that is worshipped by the Knuckles clan. And his body is composed entirely of concentrated energy. And he literally transforms based off of which Chaos Emerald he absorbs. That's crazy. You know, I'm gonna keep him at a distance from everyone else. I think he's got a little too much aura. Next is, Sonic. Honestly, I'm kind of not excited about Sonic because I've already opened like 500 million of the real versions of him. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. All right, this is freaking awesome. I take back everything I said. He's way cooler than the official Lego figures. Because those guys are like pretty cartoony. They're cute. They have like nice little points here. This guy, look at this. He's got like his hair thing. It's all flowing. You could like stick your finger in there. Whoa, pause. He's got running shoes. He's got like a smiley face. What? And the shoes actually look really good. They're all wrap around. It is a great looking minifigure. And unlike the official minifigure, you could actually see his smile most of the time. If you go like this, he just looks expressionless. But if you go like this, he still has an expression. Thank you, knockoff Lego. We have Sonic in the collection. Let's go. While we're at it, I guess we'll do Super Sonic, who's legitimately just Sonic, but in yellow. And this one's even cooler. Like, this one was pretty cool, okay? Like, it has like the cool, this one, the spikes are popping out. Look at that. What? Reminds me of like those ski hats or a bag of French fries at McDonald's. Yeah, but he's pretty cool too, and he's got a smile. He has the issue with the face where if you turn it too much, he doesn't have an expression. But honestly, on this, it actually kind of looks cool. Look at that. That's a serious man. All right, and the next one we're gonna do is Blaze. I'm almost certain that's who this is. Yeah, look at that. Awesome, let's build. That's a giant hole in her head. See if can we fit this? Oh, that hurts. That actually hurts to push in. Oh, there we go. Now you need arms. One arm with hand. I can't find the other arm. Now this is Blaze, and Blaze is supposed to be a cat. Probably explains the ears. She has this really weird headpiece I've never seen on anything that looks like Lego. And she has a full cat tail going down to her feet with her special running boots. She's also afraid of heights, which is why I put her on this really tall building. Are you scared right now? At least you're not up there. Add her to the collection. She's like the tallest one here. This next one is going to be Silver the Hedgehog. Now Silver kind of has a thing for Blaze, but on his own, he's actually a pretty cool minifigure. Again, he has this insane headpiece, and he's supposed to have even more like porcupines, which they printed on, which is a little weird. But hey, his shoes are legit, and I love the face print. It looks great. All right, this next character is gonna be awesome. I honestly can't wait to open this up. What is this head? Look at that. Can you imagine Lego making something like this? Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Infinite. This dude is legitimately infinite. Could you imagine stepping on this? Ow, it hurts to touch. I couldn't even imagine stepping or anything else with this. He was hired by Dr. Robotnik to, try and get Sonic. He's got this black ear with a white inside, and he has this white ear with black inside, and he has this one eyeball, which is really scary. This has to be the most insane Sonic figure that's been made so far. The next one looks like it's gonna be Shadow the Hedgehog. This is Shadow. He looks pretty basic, nothing crazy. Comes with a clear Shadow Emerald. Again though, man, the shoes, they look epic. This next one I think is Styx. I'll be honest, the characters are getting a little more obscure, but this one I actually kinda know. Styx also gets these added head attachments, which are really cool. Oh my gosh, this hurts so much. I don't know, how am I supposed to put this in? Oh, it hurts. It's painful. Going like this? Oh, ow. We're just gonna do this. Hope it works. All right, I finally got the little head attachments in, and she actually looks pretty great. I like the little adventurous torso with the torn pants, and she also has a tail. Next, and it looks like another Metal Sonic. The main difference on this one looks to be the arms. Let me see how these work. So basically, unlike this Sonic, who has like hands and stuff, and is kind of normal, and has like the same basic head print, this one has arms with little grabber clips, which is kind of interesting. But more interesting is his leg. Like, honestly, what is going on here? Why does he look like this? One of the goofier Lego Sonics I've ever seen. This next one looks like is that Charmy? It is. It's weird. So since she's a bumblebee, she's supposed to have antennas, and I thought like that would, come attached, but they come in this little plastic mold you have to break off, and then you have to like place them in. Boom. There she is. Her job is to fly around, I guess, and to pollinate all the different flowers, and maybe do some flips while flying. This is Jet. Yo, that's awesome. I honestly thought Jet just came with a bunch of completely random like weights, which would have been cool, but he actually has a whole skateboard. So I guess he goes like quadruple the speed, because you could just attach these wheels on and then boom, he's ready to go. Oh, and let's go. They have my favorite obscure character, Epsio. Shaboom. Let's go. I like him because he looks like a dinosaur. Look at that nose. It's a very Pinocchio-like nose. He comes with a little arm bracelet, epic bootstraps, and again, look at that nose. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to mention he's a dinosaur. At this point, this collection's just getting kind of huge. I mean, seriously, there's so many different characters. This next character is named Storm, and he's really cool looking. Oh, and he also totally comes with an epic skateboard. He's got this. I put his body on the skateboard, and then I put on his head, which is easier said than done. Boom. And he's honestly great. He's probably one of the only Sonic characters to have a beard and look kind of like a bald eagle. And he could also totally slide in and do some rad tricks on his little skateboard. This next one is probably one of my favorite like actual real species, and this character's name is, of course, Bark. Now, if you didn't put together, Bark's a dog. I think. I'm pretty sure he's a dog. He's cool and wears this awesome beanie. He's also always ready to thug one out. I'm coming for you, Storm. This next one is Knack, or Fang the Sniper. And he's a bit interesting because he comes with like a humanoid cowboy hat. So Knack is a weasel, and he's also a cowboy gunslinger, which again, explains the hat. I was totally not expecting to even get him in this package, and he looks great. I mean, look at the one tooth. He's just really cute. 10 out of 10 figure. And the last figure is Big. So apparently Big is supposed to be some sort of cat, and he comes with a belt, and in the actual photos of him, he's actually like a big dude, but this one is not so big, at least not as big as everyone else. And this is like basically every Sonic character ever, and they're all Lego-fied. By the way, these are all the extra parts that came with these guys. That's a lot of rings. Either way, with that said, if you want to see me unbox more of these Legos, let me know in the comments down below. I will see you all in the next one. God bless, and stay awesome.